Hey guys, what is up, and welcome to an update on my LOONA collection. It's been several months now since I posted my original videos, so we've had quite a number of things come out since then. So anything pretty much from their Beauty and the Beat release, as well as any merchandise or goods that they had from any events afterwards. I'll show you guys whatever I've been able to pick up. So yeah, so as you guys can see here, as far as the little booklets from their first event, I haven't really gotten anything new. I haven't really prioritized it as I've tried and get other items, with higher priority in the meantime. So hopefully one day I'll actually be able to get the rest of the members I'm missing. But for the time being, that's what I've got. So hopefully I won't take as long going through everything, but we'll get into it. And for the moment, this is still the way I have my album set up. It's not the most ideal, as you guys can sort of see, maybe not too much on the video, but it's sort of bending down like in the middle of the shelf, but that's just normal from having the weight of the albums. I'm just going to do a quick glance upwards. So I've been thinking of taking down some of those albums and just reorganizing the entire shelf just to have a LOONA bookcase, I guess. And then splitting it up between like subunits or something. So maybe sometime in the future for the next update, I'll hopefully have gotten around to doing it. But let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, so we're going to do a quick little run through to show you guys a glimpse up close of what the spines look like. And then we're going to go ahead and take out each cover just to show you guys what they look like. So let's just set up the cam over here. Hopefully, there we go. Awesome. Okay, so starting off first, we have Heejin's cover. Next is Hyunjin, Heejin and Hyunjin, Hasu, LOONA and Hasu. Oops. Let's take a quick pause. Okay, next up we have Yeojin, Hasul and Yeojin, LOONA and Yeojin, LOONA 1/3 Love and Live, the normal edition, Love and Live, the limited edition, Vivi, Hasul and Vivi, LOONA 1/3 Love and Evil, the normal, LOONA 1/3 Love and Evil, the limited, Kim Lip version A, Kim Lip version B, Gensoul, Kim Lip and Gensoul, Truddy, Gensoul and Truddy, Odd-Eyed Circles Mix and Match, the normal copy, Odd-Eyed Circles Mix and Match, the limited copy, Max and Match, the repack, that's the normal edition, Max and Match, the limited edition, E version A, E version B, Chew, Even Chew, Go On, Chew and Go On, Olivia Hay, Olivia and Go On. Let's try and position the camera a little bit more over here. There we go. Beauty and the Beat, or sorry, LOONA's YY by Y, Beauty and the Beat, the normal edition. YY by Y, the limited edition of Beauty and the Beat. Their debut album, I don't know if it's plus plus. This is the normal version A, limited version A, normal version B, and the limited version B. There we go. So as far as the signed albums, if you guys just want to take a look, I'll leave a link to my first video. I don't really want to go through all of them at the moment. But we have, let's try and clear this up. We have Olivia, Go On, 2 of Eve. As I showed you guys in the first one of those is signed to my name. Max and Match as well, signed to my name. I have the other signed one somewhere else. I don't know why I didn't have it here. Then we have the Kim Lip and Gensoul cover, signed by both Gensoul, Love and Evil, Love and Live, Vivi, Yeojin, Hasul, Hyunjin, Heejin. And I recently just got their promo version of their full member signed, so that was really cool. It's really cool to finally have all of the members' signatures on one album, and then obviously some of the members' signatures that I haven't yet had for their individual releases, so that's pretty cool. So we're gonna get into some of their other stuff, or non-album stuff, so let's get into it. Okay, here we have the photo card part of the collection. So I've showed you guys this a couple times now. So we're just gonna skim through it. Everything goes from top to bottom, left to right. So I have managed to complete all of their pre-debut sets. These are all first press, as I mentioned in the past. So there's the final set, or final cards. Then this is the units, so there's the normal edition, the limited, normal, and limited. Crazy how much the cards are going for now. It's, at the time when I purchased them, they were still a bit high, but not as much as they are now. So lucky to have gotten them earlier. So this is the odd-eyed circle, once again, normal first, followed by the limited. Particularly the Gensoul cards, those seems to be some of the more crazier ones that I've seen. Into Beauty and the Beat, I'm still missing Eve's normal edition. Haven't been able to find the trade, nor have I really looked for one, but yeah, not too much of a worry for that. And then here, whenever they plan to release a repackage, if we ever get one, those cards will go here. It's just gonna throw off like the whole order though for me. So then getting into their debut release, thank you to everyone that traded with me and offered to trade, especially for those that it was their first time trading and agreed to, you know, the conditions. Huge thank you again. The only thing I am missing is just Go On's normal card. But other than that, everything is pretty much done. And then version B, I am missing Kim Lips, so probably look to still trade or see if anyone else wants to offer. I don't mind buying it, but I would rather trade for it first if I can. And then obviously afterwards, depending on whatever cards I have left, I'll see if I can get a trade for another Eve. But yeah, that's it for the most part. Thank you again for everyone for the trades on this page. Then we get into my copies, or my extras. So these are all just extras you guys have seen me pull for the most part from my multiple albums. So yeah. So here we go with the more recent ones and the group cards. So then getting into another aspect. So this is the broadcasting cards. So I know initially I had mentioned that, what was it, this Treddy card, you know, I did spend quite a bit of money on it. Luckily the seller did agree to give me a refund, so he managed to give me the Kim Lip card, which is authentic, as I've checked with several other collectors, and also did some research, and he gave me cash difference as well, so that was really cool of him. And then also I picked up Gensoul's, the actual Shorty one. So at the time I thought there were two versions. I think several of us thought there were two versions, but then after some time, it came up that there was only one, and the other set was fan made. So yeah. This is Go On's card, and then the group card for Odd-Eyed Circles. So I've made sure that these are actually authentic, so yeah, hoping to get some of the other members soon. And then now with the recent broadcasting cards that have come out, that's going to be a whole nother hassle to get, but we'll take it one step at a time. And then we get into my Polaroids. So I did manage to pick up a couple since the last one. So I did pick up VVs. These two I bought together. This one is signed, this one is unsigned. I was gonna try and just mainly get this one, but I liked her pose on this one, so I picked up both. Kim Lip signed, Gensoul not signed, but I haven't really seen hers with a signature, so I figured I'd just get one rather than lose out on it. But yeah, there are several other Polaroids that I am still pending on getting. So once I am able to pay for those, I will show you guys in an update, and we'll check into some of the other stuff. Okay, so just one quick thing before we get into the rest of the merchandise. I don't know if anyone actually cares for this, but I do have a whole bunch of their attendance cards just from their multiple albums that I purchased. So yeah, I am missing a few just because I started buying multiple copies fairly late. I wasn't really able to in the beginning. But yeah, and this is the completed set that I've had. So one for each version that they release. So yeah, kind of wish they had done another one for like the debut release, but not too big of an issue. So we'll go ahead and move these to the side and we'll start off. So we're gonna try and go in chronological order. So I think one of the first things I picked up was their light stick. So I still have yet to really tag on any of the stickers. I don't really plan to just yet. So yeah, showed you guys this in the other video, or the first one. So if you guys want to see how it works, just check it out. So there's that. Then we get into the pin set. So starting off with LOONA 1/3, Odd-Eyed Circle, YY by Y, and then Yojin. So these are still very cool. Then we get the decorative stickers set. So these are just the name of the title tracks printed on them, along with a cool sort of design pattern, or font, I should say. And they are just cut up into different shapes, so those are really cool. Getting into some other stuff, we get some of the special tickets that they give out for their events. So I kind of put these off on hold for the time being as far as collecting. I think the Cinema Theory one, or the Up in Line from the first event, is like the only one that I have multiple of. So the cool thing is that even though they redid it again for Olivia, they do still have the place where it was held at. So it's an easy way to distinguish the two versions. So this is all of the individual units minus the Olivia one, which is the one I've yet to pick up. And obviously Yojin, since hers was the hardest one to pick up. But I have seen it around for a while. Just hasn't been as much of a priority as I mentioned. Next up, I have from their premiere greeting, the Lining Up event. So this is when Olivia was included. This is the sort of animated styling of it. So this was cool. Also haven't really prioritized in picking up the others, but eventually. And then obviously I'm missing all of them for the debut concert. Those are actually some of my favorite ones, along with the animated ones. Yeah, probably sometime down the line. And then here's also the transparent set, the cleared photo card set from their first event. So this is obviously without Olivia's. Also a cool way to distinguish it, the more updated one. I think it has like another little text on the bottom, and then it also mentions that it's the 12 member set. So that's a cool way to distinguish it, but yeah, also hasn't been as big of a priority. So yeah, there's that. And then we're gonna get into some of their, I think the rest is just concert merch, so let me try and get most of it out just so we can go through it pretty quick. Okay, so starting off with these smaller things, this is the masking tape set from their debut concert. Just gonna try and get it in focus. So it does come with two little bands of tape, or rolls of tape. First one, it just says 이달의소녀, so Luna in Hangul. And then the other one is a purple one, which sort of goes in like a gradient, from like purple to probably blue or something, as you guys just can see from like the side view. Let's try and focus it up a bit. Maybe not. But yeah, this one in like a silver print, you do just see the members' names. It's just a bit hard for it to focus. But yeah, I'd imagine it just runs all the way through until it repeats again. So yeah, just simple little packaging, not the most flashiest thing, but really nice to have. I don't think I'll actually use these unless I can find a double sometime down the line, but not big of a priority. And then we get into the light stick stickers. So these are pretty crazy. They managed to make more randomness out of it. So upon purchasing these, you only get 3 per pack, I guess you could say. So these are cool. These essentially are cut into like a semicircle or half of a circle to fit the shape of your light stick. So the name would line up perfectly with the barcode, and then the memory would just slide obviously right underneath it. So these are cool. I haven't seen what the other things say, but this one says favorite version. Maybe the other ones say something else, but yeah, I'm gonna try and collect these as well. Getting into the next thing is the ID picture binder. So at the time that they mentioned there was going to be a binder, I was picturing something like what the Twice binders have been like, or really any of the girl group binders have been. But yeah, this is just like a mini little binder. You can't really fit anything in here, even if you wanted to add like extra pages. So I have the actual ID set coming in, but I'd imagine that's like the only thing you can fit in here. But it does worry me that they do include some of these, so they'll probably be doing more versions of the ID set for like future events down the line. But yeah, at least it's cool to fill it up. Not sure about where to pick up like extra pages in the future, but they'll probably sell more binders as well, in case they run out. So next up is the Slogan. So this one is really cool. This one I just got in recently. So I still have the tissue paper, but it's the full members. Hopefully you guys can see. Sort of just wraps up around. And then we get into the back side. So it just says LOONA debut concert in purple. So yeah. So that's really cool. It is like a felt material, so I really like these sort of slogans. So we're just gonna set this to the side, and it does come, I'll fix that later, in like one of those big pouches. It just has their logo in the back. It unfortunately got scuffed. The seller just put tape on it with the bubble wrap, and when I took it off I didn't realize, so it just sort of peeled off of it, but and not the biggest concern. Next we get into their postcard set. So this one's really cool. It essentially comes with like 2 different filters. You get the Instagram one, and then you get this sort of like circle one, sort of replicate like a moon, essentially. So yeah, just an example. You could either have Heejin displayed like that, or you can use the Instagram one. So that's essentially how it looks, and then you get their Instagram name, hashtags, and all that good stuff. So it's Loonagram. So yeah, so we're just gonna go through the pictures. The back they're all the same, sort of like a Polaroid style. Images as well, they are a bit grainy, so it's not like the best quality. Some of these aren't too bad, but for some you can see a bit more of the graininess come through. But yeah, I still really like the photos. And there we go, Olivia with her pouting face. So we'll set these to the side, and the cool thing about this also, if you wanted to go through that route, you could actually cut along or tear along like the perforated lines over here, and it turns into like a display holder. I don't plan on doing it, but yeah, that is an option. I don't really know how to set it up, even if I wanted to, but I'm sure someone has probably done it, so you could probably just search for that. And then we'll get into the, what is this? So now we hop into the, oh man, I forget the exact name of what this was. Oh, this was the profile set. So so these come essentially clipped onto here. I took them off for obvious reasons. They do sort of imprint onto here. It's mainly just the first one. Luckily mine didn't come like as badly beaten up as others. And then just on the back, it does get indented from the metal piece. So it's really just Olivia's card that suffered a bit. So you get the clipboard, which is really cool, and then just their concert logo and all that good stuff. And yeah, we're just gonna go through it. So this is Heejin, Hyunjin, and then obviously the profile information. I did look these up I forget the exact place, but I think it was on Facebook. Someone might have linked the translations to this. So this is pretty funny. Some of them are pretty, got pretty funny with their profile information. The cool thing was all of them pretty much listed that some of their goals is to win Rookie of the Year. So hopefully they are able to achieve that this year. I know it is a bit tough with some of the other groups that debuted as well. But hopefully we can all come through and vote in whatever way we can or help. So yeah, these are really cool. These are a nice sized pictures. Definitely frame worthy if you have enough for frames to set up for all of them. But yeah, so hopefully I can also get frames for these. Not sure when, but yeah, just sort of keeping it separated for the time being. So let's get into, let me see. Oh, so we get the calendar set. So this was really cool. This is as big as what a vinyl would essentially be. I did keep the plastic on here, just made a slit through the side. So yeah, this is the cover photo. And then the back, once again, just the same logo. So this is really cool stuff. They cut up the members, or not the members. They cut up photos of members. So I think they tried to match up with the member and their month as best as they could, but obviously since there were delays and group units and all of that, everything doesn't match up perfectly. But we start off with Heejin. So yeah, it's just a big white thing in the back, nothing special. So yeah, these are also a bit grainy, so a bit lackluster in that. I think Hostels is probably one of the more grainy ones. But yeah, these are really cool. These are set up in like monthly order from the time that these were released. So it starts off with August 2018 and it wraps up, I think, with July. Yeah, July 2019. So here's Gensoul. Let me see. Kim Lip. Gensoul. 30. E for my month, so that's cool. Chu. Go on. And Olivia for July. So hopefully they are able to do some season's greetings for this year. I know a lot of groups do, but I don't think too many rookie groups do it. But hopefully LOONA is able to do some pretty cool end of the year merch. I would like to pick some of that up and actually hang it. They actually don't come with any holes, so even if you wanted to display them like on the wall, you kind of have to do it yourself. So yeah, that's kind of another reason why I don't want to. And then getting into the final set of stuff, I kind of went a bit overboard with the t-shirts. So this one I actually already opened, but I did end up picking up, actually one of these is my friend's, so I'll put that to the side. But I do have a total of 3 different shirts. I was sort of stressing it at the time because I saw it was like one of the first things that sold out. So I was in a rush to just pick up whatever I could, and I had a lot of like sellers that I was buying from, so I didn't really want to, leave them hanging, so I just ended up buying them. So we'll go ahead and get into this one. We'll take this one out since I did unfold it. So it is a very plain shirt. You get the BBC logo on the back on the tag, and then you get the LOONA logo. Really cool. I am worried though, if I, once I actually wear this, how durable this is gonna be, because it feels like it might start fading after like a wash, maybe 2. So this come with like a cardboard just to keep it in shape, and then the back is just very simple. It's just the moon. The quality feels nice, but just because of like the picture on the back, I wouldn't advise wearing this in the summer, especially if you sweat a bit too easily. You will start to feel it pretty quick. So I'll probably just wear this for like the winter time. And yeah, this is also another thing I'll be worried for in the once I have to wash it. how much this will actually last. But yeah, I do have backups just in case, so another reason also why I picked them up. But yeah, we'll set this over to the side. And then just to look at the logo, so this was just a one size fits all essentially, or they only sold one size, it was large. So yeah, there's just a little logo there, nothing on the back. And yeah, so now we'll get into some of the final items, so let's get into it. Okay, getting into the home stretch, we get into my poster collection. So this is just, I don't think the first time I showed you guys the actual cover of this. The LOONA thing I just added on my own, but that's essentially the information. That was, whoops. Those are the measurements on the side, so you guys know what size to look for, as well as the brand and the name. I'll also link it in the description, just to make it easier for you guys. But yeah, there are different sizes as well. This is just the one I picked up just because it's like the most best fitting one. I'm sure there are other ones as well, but this is the one I went with. And then the first one, so this is Gensoul. This is actually an extra that I have. That one actually got damaged a bit, so I had to buy another one. But yeah, so we get into Heejin, Hyunjin. I still find it weird that for Heejins, the words LOONA the world, they are like a bit more spaced out than any of the any of the other ones. Just a quick little observation I made. But yeah. So we'll get into it. So Heejin, Hyunjin, Hasul, LOONA and Hasul, Yeojin, LOONA and Yeojin, Hasul and Yeojin. 1/3, 1/3. And yeah, so I've been actually trying to find these online, but everything just seems to be, you know, pretty much out of print as far as posters are concerned, which is pretty crazy when you think of, you know, since when have posters been that hard to come by, right? But yeah, I think only like some of the more newer releases are still available. So if you guys are looking to, you know, collect the posters, buy whatever you can for the time being, and then maybe sometime down the line, I don't know if they'll reprint them. I don't really see that happening, but maybe someone will decide just to sell their old collection. So yeah, I think this is the new part that I got. So these are all of Gohan's. Olivia, the YY by Y, the normal and limited, the version A for the debut, the limited A, normal B, and limited B. So that's pretty much it. I'm sort of running out of space, so depending on how many more releases I'll have with posters, I will have to end up getting another binder overall. And then these are a bit messed up just because of the way I had them set up, but these are just extras that I have from their recent releases, and then just the YY by Y ones as well. Sorry, like choking up. But yeah, so now we'll get into the last portion of my collection. Okay, so now getting into all of my extra albums. So these are also chronological order. I did have to shift some things around in order to fit all of these, but these are everything that I have. You guys have seen me unbox just about most of these. The normal one is up on top of all of these. That's one of the ones I have on my actual shelf that I showed you guys in the beginning. But I don't have really any more space to keep one of each copy there, so I have to move this one over here. That's just one of the second versions for the title track, since for that one it came with like 3 different versions for that. But yeah, I'm still missing one of them. And then we get into some more on the second part. So yeah, these are all of the debut album. And then that's the Max and Match that I mentioned earlier that is also signed, but I'm actually looking to sell it. So yeah, so this is pretty much it, and then down here I just have some other stuff. But yeah, so crazy. I have almost 2 shelves full of just extra copies. But yeah, that's gonna be it for now. I know someone wanted me to do updates regularly, but I feel like it just gets redundant if I don't really have too much of an update. So I kind of like to space these out once I have a good amount of new merchandise or new goods. I also don't want to bore you guys of constantly doing this on a monthly basis. But yeah, so we'll see what the next time I'm able to update. Hopefully it won't be too long, or actually hopefully it will be, just so I have enough time to catch up with the remaining merchandise that I'm missing and able to save up a bit more. But yeah, so that's gonna be it. I'll probably be doing a couple of more videos sometime soon. I need to get rid of some things and just make more space. So definitely stay tuned for that. The giveaway winner album is headed his or her way. Her way. And yeah, so I saw all of your suggestions that you guys were making for the giveaway video. I think the majority of you guys wanted me to do like a vlog. I might sometime down the line. Not sure what kind of vlog you guys would be interested in. Maybe take a trip to the store that they have in K-Town for like albums. Maybe you guys would be interested in that. Either that, and then also do reaction videos. I'm not too keen on like big reactions, so I don't know how well you guys will enjoy it. I kind of just take it in, and then I kind of flip out like internally, not so much externally. So yeah, there's that. So I might maybe do one, not too sure. But yeah, I'll try and think of something else to do and ask for you guys' feedback. But yeah, thank you guys for everything. I hope you guys enjoyed everything. If you have any questions, I'll try my best to get to them. To either message them, leave a comment, or you could DM me. I'll leave my Instagram down below. I also just made a new Twitter, so if you guys are on that, I don't know how frequent I'll be on there, but decided just to get one just to differentiate my personal one and my, K-pop one. So yeah, if you guys are interested, leave a follow or whatever, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.